Untangled tongues. Any community-conscious society must evolve with the premise of the right of free speech, a freedom not granted by authority, but arising naturally from the dignity of awareness with self. Free speech doesn't mean the free right of absence of intelligent awareness. It's not a shield for ignorance, not an excuse to speak without depth, reflection, or responsibility. The premise of speech must still carry the presence of awareness. Even the right to express, the self, should not be controlled by society. It should be at least self-controlled or evolved higher ground of what is the human spirit. A discipline born not of repression, but of reverence. For expression, one untethered from awareness loses its assent and becomes noise rather than offering. True voice comes from within, rising as a gesture of the soul, not an echo of the crowd. Ego cries to be heard, to be able to stay in matter, the land of its only knowing. It refuses the silence that would dissolve it. It clings to noise, to opinion, to identity, so it may exist only through what it claims to know, never through what it's open to learn. The ego fears not being right, but being unseen. No voice from higher ground would, at last, create an expression that would putrefy in another timeline, for the elevated soul speaks in echoes that time cannot decay. What is spoken from the higher self carries weight beyond the moment. It does not rot with shifting trends or lower appetites. It lives in resonance, not in corrosion. No voice from higher ground would at last express sound of the eye recognition as a call of nature, for the awakened self does not return to instinct, but rises through presence. The I that seeks to dominate through primal force has not transcended, but regressed. The I is not a howl of separation, but a quiet flame of awareness, echoing the divine, not the animal. No voice from higher ground at last would not listen to 1,000 silences for one sound, choosing the depth of quiet contemplation over the noise of many words. In the vast stillness, the single true sound reveals itself. Patience and presence are the gateways to understanding beyond speech. No voice from higher ground at last would vomit on others his fetid anger to denigrate his human peers. That to an illusion of an elevated self. Such bitterness is a mask worn by the ego attempting to lift itself by tearing down others, a false ascent that leads only to isolation and decay. All matter is creation, and all is expression. All is equal in value for expression. Therefore, words too are gold. Gold coins that can be given to betray the community of the good. Words carry immense power. They can build trust or fracture it. When given without honor or with deceit, they become weapons that betray the very community they belong to. Words can corrode the foundation of unity and shared purpose, turning connection into division. What once resonated as a bridge between souls becomes a wedge. Misused language does not only offend, it decays the shared field where meaning lives. Even silence is safer than words spoken in betrayal. Expression without care becomes erosion of the very belonging it once promised. Silence, though often feared, can protect the sacred space between beings. It holds potential, reflection, and restraint. To speak then is not merely to sound, but to serve. Let our tongues not be untamed, but untangled from ego, from ignorance, from impulse. Let speech rise not as noise, but as offering, each word a light, each silence a depth, each voice a prayer for truth.